Hiya, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. This video is going to be basically what I think about Donald Trump and his policies. I'm just going to talk about some of the things that he's doing in America and obviously what I think about him as a person. Um, I've got to admit, when I first started watching this guy on the news, I was a little bit surprised, if you like, about how extreme he is. But I think the guy generally, he's being given a lot of bad press. I need to say that I think that that some of his policies on immigration are a little bit extreme, but I don't think that he's actually bad for America. Following him on Twitter, he seems to be shaking it up a little bit. And if I actually think that this guy is going to do overall good. When I say he's actually going to do overall good, I mean he's actually going to do overall good for the American people. And at the end of the day, ain't that what he's supposed to do? So I don't want you to think that I'm completely for Donald Trump and all what he stands for. Like I say, some of his things I think he is a bit extreme. But I think in this day and age, with all what's going on in the world, I think if you've got a leader, if you've elected a leader, that leader needs to be a bit extreme. For what I can see of it, he's totally putting if you believe what you read, and obviously I know that's open to interpretation, but if you believe what you read, if you look at the statistics and the economy of America and basically what he stands for, it is all for the American people. He's he's very obviously he wants to control immigration. He's anti-terrorism. He's obviously against the Islamic State, and he is, like I say, he's a bit extreme. But I don't think this guy's doing anything wrong. I think there's a lot of people with a lot of money in America who want to keep the American people down, who are, if you like, using his extremism against him. I do think he needs to perhaps handle what he says with a bit more care. But let's face it, he is human, and of all the presidents that I've seen and different people that are ruling these countries, he's probably the most honest of them all. The guy says what he thinks. He doesn't like the way that these countries that are harbouring terrorists are getting away with what they're getting away with, and he's all for taking them out. And so am I. You know what I mean? If you're an hard-working person, you're living in a country, you want to feel secure, you want to feel safe. You want to know that when you travel abroad, you're going to be okay. Um, you want somebody who's going to do something about it, and this guy's going to do it. This guy is going to shake things up. He's already shaking things up, and I'm just waiting to see what he does with this guy in North Korea. I keep forgetting the bloke's name. I call him the guy with the funny haircut. But something major is going to happen there. I can't believe that when he's been launching these missiles and they've been going over Japan, I cannot believe that this guy hasn't yet started taking action. Even if he starts just shooting them out of the sky as they're taking off, something needs to be done. Um, I just think Donald Trump. I just think he really gets a lot of stick. I was watching his Twitter feed today, and he's again you could argue that he's a bit silly because he's always slagging off the different Fox News, and he's slagging off this NBC, the different news broadcasters in America, and he really needs to get these people on his side. I can only imagine that the people that own these networks are obviously for the other side, if you like. I just really think that we need to give this guy time. I don't think I don't think personally. I don't think he's actually personally a very nice person. I don't think he's got perhaps the morals that some other people have got, but I do generally think that he has got the interests of the American people. And if I was working class and I was in America, that is what I would want. I would want somebody who is gonna look after and do help me, help the working class people. These people on the other side of the fence who've got the businesses, they're trying to, keep the average guy down. It's all wrong. We've got to start supporting these people that are supporting us. And I think Donald Trump, I mean, as much as I don't like him as a person, like I say, I honestly think that if he was over in the United Kingdom and he had his policies over here, I'd be voting for him because he's all for helping the country that he is controlling. Yeah, and that is what a president is supposed to do. You look at the other, he's obviously his opposition party. They, they're not worried about immigration. They're not worried about things like that because they've got the businesses where they need cheap labour, and they want to use these people from Mexico, if you like, to run their businesses because they don't want to have to pay the right money. But you've got to look at what cost. The immigration policies in the United States is going to cost them dear. It's costing them dear now. Yeah, his idea about you do something wrong and then you're out. I like that. You know what I mean? The geezer says what he means. You caught doing something. You're from another country and you're caught doing something, and it's proven that you've done it. Then you should be deported. They should do it in the UK. You get caught doing something, you're from, I don't know, you're from, and I don't want you to think I'm some sort of activist, I'm not. I just think that, if you're from India and you get caught doing something in the United Kingdom, whatever it is, you're committing fraud, you've raped someone, you've done something wrong, back to India you go, never to come back again. They do it in Australia. In Australia, they've got these. I don't really understand how Australia seem to keep out of it because their immigration criteria is so hard. You know what I mean? And I actually think that I actually think that what he's doing is good. I think that all these countries need to start coming down on their immigration and having these people out. If they're doing wrong, have them out. People like in the United Kingdom, they go on about all these what I call do-gooders. Oh, we've got to let them come over and we've got to let the floodgates and just let them keep coming in. You've got to remember where these people are running from. They're running from countries where there's civil unrest. They're governments. They're just different people. And if we don't control this in the United Kingdom, then in 10, 15, 20 years, our country will be just the same. Yeah? Our country will be just the same. But like I say, I don't want you to think I'm like, I don't know, against these people in these foreign countries. I'm not. I just believe that if we don't protect ourselves and we don't, if you like, adopt some of the policies that Trump's introducing about helping our own people, about controlling immigration within the United Kingdom, about deporting people who are committing crime, where are we going to be? Where is our country going to be in, like I say, 10, 15 years' time? Our country is already stretched. It's being stretched beyond control. Our NHS, the health service, the police service, all these emergency services, they're all being totally stretched. And why is that happening? Why are these emergency services being stretched? There's two reasons why it's happening. They're either not spending enough money on these emergency services. So obviously when you call an ambulance doesn't arrive, or there's too many people calling the emergency services. So something's got to change. We've either got to tax people more when they're coming into the United Kingdom. So, you know, literally having to almost buy themselves in. Because this is what they do in Australia. You know what I mean? 100 years ago, people, they were sending people that committed murder, they were sending them to Australia. You can't get into Australia now unless you've got a profession. Unless you've got $200,000 in the bank or something stupid. They vet you before you even go into the country. So why is the United Kingdom any different? You know what I mean? I've gone a little bit off track. Obviously, I was talking about Trump, but all these different things, they're all interlinked. Yeah, like I say, I'm going to end this video. I don't think Trump is doing anything wrong. He's helping. He's doing what he can for the working people of the United States of America. Like I say, I was watching Twitter this morning. The economy's improving. You know, more people are getting back into work in America. He's just brought in a policy where he's doing massive tax cuts, and these tax cuts are not for the few, if you like, at the top of the pyramid who are earning fortunes. They're for the majority of the working classes in America, and that can only be good. If more people are earning money in America, then they'll have that money to spend. And all I hope is, and all I wish people would do more in the United Kingdom as well, is start thinking about when you're buying these products, where these products are coming from. Start buying British cars. Start buying things that are manufactured in the United Kingdom. Start looking after the country that you're in. Yeah, just because you can get it a little bit cheaper and it comes from China, yeah, I'm pretty sure that if in 30, 40 years' time, you know, we had the same attitude towards human rights that China's got, I'm pretty sure think twice about buying a cheap TV or something like that. Yeah, over there, you know, they've got to work all day for a bowl of rice. Is this how it's got to be in the United Kingdom? Yeah, we need to start looking after our own people. We need to start taking care of our own nation. We need to start controlling immigration, yeah, and taking care of the society that we live in. We've got to stop worrying about what's going on in other countries. Let them countries sort out their own problems. Yeah? Because history has proven the more we try and intervene and go into these countries and cause and try and resolve their problems, we cannot. Yeah, we are outsiders going into an environment where we are not wanted. Yeah, and you know, you've only got to look at what America done with Bush and his administration. In fact, I'm going to do a video about that. Why I believe that happened. You know, why they got involved in it. That was all to do with money. Like I say, please give Trump a chance. I think he's definitely good. He's definitely going to be good for the American people. And if you can, if you did like this video, please, if you can, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to build my channel up. I'd really appreciate it. If you can, please give me a thumbs up and please like and share this video. But yeah, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching.